Can you feel it? The moon's power. Hello. Welcome back. God, I'm happy to be back. It feels like it's been ages. But we're back with some Saix, all the time, baby, by God Vodka. And I think she said I can randomize everything. So let's get going. Yo, Josh, what's going on? Josh is a new Presto Ultima patron. So I need to give him the VIP badge. So while I do that, you guys listen to these bumpin' tunes. There's a pause. Oh, I can pause the lobby video. Has that always been a thing? The answer is no. What's up, Scylla Blossom? Let me know about the sound. I'm always having to fiddle with stuff because I'm swapping between, videos and whatnot, or games. Hey, thank you so much, KH fan, and welcome to the stream. I was really happy to get that out for Thursday. That was like the first time I released a major video and I wasn't home. I was out of state actually, and I was like, I hope nothing is really on fire because I will not be able to fix it until Friday evening at the earliest. So luckily it seemed like nothing was alight. Also, Buffoon, thank you for the resub as we were getting started there. I appreciate that. And speaking of subs, we did crush the sea salt cocktail goal, but I did not have the time to gather absolutely everything that we need for that, and I didn't want to use substitutes. I want to do as close to the real deal as I was given. So we're going to push that to Tuesday, because I could not find the one thing. I had to order the the orgiat, I think is what it is. But listen, if there's one thing you don't want to skimp on, it's the orgiat. So, also, Ventus the Diagram stopping in briefly. Thank you so much. Good to see you. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to get Josh that VIP. But, what was I going to say? But yes, we're doing the Saïx-themed Kahoot, and then we're going back to the KH3 Rando. Now, I was sent another, a new update from it, or for it, from Water. But I think that would necessitate me having to restart my file, so I'm going to stick with this one. The one that he has might have boss rando happening, the bosses might be swapped out, but I don't know. Yeah, where the orgy at? It's like, sir, I think you're confused. If Josh... I need to find Josh's name again, because I forgot how to spell. There we go. Sorry, I'm all my brain's all over the place right now. There we go. VIP, baby. And I've only got 3 of those left now. I wonder if there's anybody who's unpatroned that I can take this away from. Not really. And then I can't take it away from my friends who aren't patrons, but who I've known forever. So I don't know. It's really a first come first serve sort of thing with those VIPs. But you should be good now, Josh. And we'll get started in about 5 minutes. Let people give people the time to filter in here. Of course. I already took it from you, Got Vodka, because you're a mod. So for whatever reason, you can't double up. Even though you are a very important person and a moderator, you gotta pick one. What's up, KSM? Howdy, howdy. Everkey, thank you for gifting a sub. Speaking of, to Gavaka, today's Kahoot maker. That's Legends supporting Legends right there, baby. Thank you so much, Everkey. Well, no worries, RMS. We'll try to get through the Kahoot at least. I just realized we're playing Eternal Moments because that's where Isa shows up. It's going pretty well. I'm feeling refreshed. I basically took a little mini vacation Wednesday and Thursday, and I'm back, and I'm just ready, and I'm feeling juiced from the new video. I'm happy that people have enjoyed it so far, and I'm excited to work on the next part and other stuff. I haven't really decided if that's going to be something where I'm just going to do that in a row and that's it. I don't know if I feel like I might get burnt out on doing just the World Watch, so I might throw in some other smaller things in the middle. But I think you want to keep the momentum going, and you also want to do it before they reveal any information about the KH4 worlds. Who knows, and maybe that's being too naive or optimistic, but, you know, God forbid they release a trailer that spoils half of the worlds, half of the Disney worlds, and then it's like, well, now what? So I think it's probably a good idea to, you know, get that done within these, the next 2 quarters of the year, you know? There is, in fact, a KH3 rando. It is by Water KH and Critic Perfect. They have been, you know, crafting it for months. I have only first played it a week ago, and I love it. There's still bugs and stuff. They're still basically in the testing phase. Like, it's not, you know, it's not completely finished, but they are, you know, they've made something within a couple of months that I could never do in years. So, yeah, I doubt it too, KSM, but, you know, I will be kicking myself if they do, or if there's a leak, or, you know, who knows. I want to make this whole series without any sort of like undue influence. Yes, there will be a live action video. It'll probably be part 3. Pixar's gonna be part 2, as I said, and I think yeah, live action part 3. There will be one on Returning Worlds, which I think might be a shorter one. Yo, SKB, I still haven't figured out why. No, that's got to stay. I think it's the alert box has got to go. We'll try that. And there might be a video on, like, I know a lot of people only talk about the TV shows. I might lump that in with, like, just other, like, miscellanea. So I think that could be a good avenue to do that. Oracle's Kahoot is 90% done. That's exciting. Cool. Let me know, yeah. I have to update the schedule. There's a couple that I've been sent that I haven't had a chance to get included there. Really, whenever like I'm in the editing phase of the video, I just like become a zombie. So now I'm like, I got to refresh a bit, and I'm just gonna take it easy, and then I'll get started on that Pixar one, I think. Yeah, I saw someone in the comments, Frutu, and was like, you know, Nomura's got a pen and a pad watching this. God, I wish. But really, I don't know if I want to persuade Nomura to do anything. I think that might be like a monkey's paw sort of situation. Like, I feel like he would misunderstand what I'm really asking for. Be like, oh, you want a Moana world, but it's all inside the gummy phone. All the classic kingdoms are Moana themed. It's like, wait, what? Yeah, the monkey's paw. It's like a it comes from a short story, but you can use it to be like, it's kind of like when you you make a wish with the genie, but you're not specific enough, so the genie like kind of fucks you over. It was about this. The story was about like you find this magic monkey's paw, and I think you had a wish for every finger or something like that. And when you made the wish, I think a finger would curl in, but you had to be really like specific and direct about your wish, otherwise your wish would get fucked up. It would be granted, but with undue consequences and side effects. And only water worlds for KH4. Yeah. So Moana, Caribbean returns, Atlantis, obviously. What else happens? Other ocean-based films. Does Disney own Jaws yet? No, because Jaws is still at Universal. A wish per extended finger, and the finger breaks off or curls in when a wish is granted. Exactly. Thank you, Yamina Ryu. Water KH worlds. Yeah, it's all random. The whole game is randomized from the start. What would Water do if they release KH4 and it's already randomized? He'd be like, fuck! Well, now I guess I have to unrandomize it. Make it static every time. A Water world? Yeah. Every world will be a city. Yeah, what if they just go all in on the cities? Like, every world's a city. You know? It is Oliver and Company time. The Kingdom Hearts Water Temple? God, anything but that. Not like this. Not like this. Yeah, there you go, Everkey. I wish I was the most beautiful person alive and every other person dies. So it's like, by process of elimination, baby. What's up, David Daybreak? That's right, Saïx-themed Kahoot. I don't think Kiwi is here because I don't know if he even knows that this is happening today, unfortunately. And Saix is his favorite. But we had to shuffle this one around, so it kind of slipped my mind there. Alright, well, I said we get started at 4:10. It is 4:11, so let's get going. Let me punch my info in. Bow, bow. Why? See, I have Orgiat. I'm looking at Orgiat on my phone, so really, someone tell me how that actually is pronounced. That can't be it. If it really is Orgiat, that's hilarious, but Where the orgy at, syrup? Yeah, so I had to order that. That should be coming tomorrow. Come on, Kahoot. I'm a liar. I'm a bitch. I'm a liar. 427. And by the way, if you're new and you haven't caught on yet, you can punch this code in at home on your phone or browser of choice and play along. This Kahoot's all about Saix, and it's from Gavaka. Alright, I'm in, and I'm Moonpat. And everything is all good to go here. Alright, here we go, folks. It's the Saix Kahoot by Gavaka. Yes, it is flavored with almonds, indeed. What's up, Barnabas? Yeah, great use of Eternal Moments. Number 1. Saix's Enemy card in Recom has switchability. I believe. Enemy. Confuse Strike, Quick Barrier, Omni Break, or Combo Boost. Everkey, I can't believe you're anti-rainbow. It is, in fact, Combo Boost. Which I believe has the effect of your attacks get consecutively stronger with each one that you land. I want to say Quick Barrier is Xemnas, Confuse Strike is Zexion, and Omni Break, I think, is Luxord. Omni Break would let you break any card with any of your own cards, I think. That sounds right. I'm in 6th place, tied with Squanch Pad. Squanch. Lemonhead VGM, Clouded Eagle, Grace, Buffoon, and Squanch Pad. And then me. Ha! How did I know this? Because I did the Recom card compendium back in January. So, yeah. Number 2. Which is a real regional difference between the Japanese and English version of the Clock Tower scene in KH3. Oh, interesting. Huh. Saix smiles when he sits down on the clock tower in the Japanese version. Eternal Moments does not play in the Japanese version. Saix never mentions a girl in the Japanese version, or Saix is not wearing earrings in the Japanese version. I had no idea this was a thing, so I'm excited to know. Saix smiles when he sits down. Interesting. So, and they changed it? I had no idea. I guess the yellow one, I thought maybe the dialogue was different and Leo was the one to bring it up. But, that's so interesting. I'm surprised that I didn't know that. Why? So they literally had to change the animation for the English version? He smiles when he says relax, and he doesn't in English. Huh. That is so bizarre. I'll have to go look at that later. Yeah, I guess you can use the Wayfinder project to go look at this scene. If you go to the KH3 sheet and you type in Saix and you just use Control F and look for the only one where he appears in Twilight Town, you should find that scene. And apparently he doesn't smile in that. He does in the Japanese. I don't have a Japanese Wayfinder project, but the US kids would have been confused with the character nuance. Yeah, he's only bad guy. So yeah, I'll have to pull up the Japanese version myself. I always love learning stuff in the Kahoots, so even when I'm wrong. I am in 8th behind the Clouded Eagle. We got Grace, Squanchpad, Buffoon, Windorf, Josh, and Tester Zero. Number 3. Which is a real Cage 2 battle quote said by Saix. I want to see you die fighting. You will wear the face of despair. You brought it upon yourself. My power has no limits. You have no chance. Be gone! Let's see. Boom, 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 boom. It is red, yeah. And I want to say I think he says that at the beginning of the fight, doesn't he? Or maybe like before he goes into his berserk mode. It's definitely hard to hear. Blue is Zaldin. Zaldin will yell that on the bridge in Beast Castle, and then I do not know who says yellow or green. But yeah, I did know that was the red one there. Alright, now I'm in 5th. And then we got Tester Zero, Buffoon, Squanchpad, and Grace. Oh, yellow is Zexion. Gotcha. They say in a Disney game, I want to see you die. Number 4. At the end of BBS, who physically throws Lee and Isa out of the castle? Lexius throws Lee and Zaldin throws Isa. Lexius throws both of them while Zaldin watches. Zaldin throws both of them while Lexius watches. Or Zaldin throws Lee and Lexius throws Isa. I have no idea. But we'll see. Oh, I got lucky. I got so lucky. I thought I remembered Zaldin doing some chucking. So I went with that. And then actually when I hit yellow, then I saw that the green one was where they both throw. And I was like, oh, maybe that happens. And this is like, it's in the credits, and it's for like a couple of seconds. Yeah, and actually it's still an alias, so. But, you know, same thing. Zaldin chucks them both. You know, we'd think to be Lexius, because he's the beefy boy. But, you know, Zaldin's up there, too. Both very strong. The Luna Diviner. Okay. It's Buffoon, Grace, Squanchpad, me, and Saix. Saix! Got it memorized? Number 5. We know that Isa has a moon on his jacket, but what phase is it? Oh, fuck me. Both are waning crescents, both are waxing crescents. Waning crescent in BBS and a waxing in 3, or waxing in BBS and waning in 3. I didn't even think that they could... Yeah, apparently... So what, it flips between BBS and 3? Waxing, or no, waning on the left here, and waxing on the right. Huh. Yeah, I never would have noticed that. I knew it was waning. Wait. Yeah, I knew it was waning in BBS, because I feel like I know that it's oriented that way on his shirt, but I did not know that it flipped over. So, I was like, hopefully the question's gonna be waning, full, quarter, or new, and then I would definitely know, but... Croissants! Ah, you made me drop my croissant! And you made me drop into 5th place. And then Squanchpad, Grace, Tester Zero, and Buffoon. Okay. Number 6. Which Saix line was added in Remind, but not in base game KH3? The marks under your eyes, they're gone. See you, Lee. So it's not desperation I see in you, it's foolishness and lunacy. You're the one who went off and made other friends. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I went with yellow. Oh, you know what? Because I think in my deepest mind's eye, I remember texting Kiwi and saying, did Saix, the man who's driven crazy by the moon, call someone else a lunatic? Because it's really quite ironic. Because not only is Saix powered by the moon, and that's his element, but it literally drives him insane, like a lunatic. And he did not seem to notice the irony in that when he said that. So, yeah, these are all in the base game. And then I remember this felt like more recent. So, yeah. There you go. Look at his face. That's a face that only a superior could love. Oh, I've broken it. Not only... Yeah, isn't that hilarious, though? That's like Axel calling somebody hot-headed, you know? Alright, we got Buffoon, Tester Zero, Squanchpad, Clouded Eagle, and me. And we're moving on to the Saix question itself, number 7. Which statement is not true about Saix in the Cage manga? Saix finds out Demix broke into his computer and beat him up. Saix allowed Shion to keep Pluto because he was once fond of dogs. I'll have to wait for these. Huh. I voted for the Dusk one. Saix finds a Dusk punching a stuffed animal version of himself, which is hilarious that that's real. This is Vodka doing the manga video. And then Saix flat out tells Axel he really hates how sarcastic he is. Well, that's fun. That's a good fake answer. The red and the yellow sounded fake to me. The blue I remember hearing something about. So I was between red and yellow. I thought green was probably real, but alas. Yeah, the manga Dusks have like their own whole arc going on. There's a lot of stuff involving them, so. Okay. Well, I've dropped down to 6th. And that'll be Buffoon, Benjamin, Tester Zero, Squanchpad, Clouded Eagle, and then me. Number 8. In the recoded cutscene Destiny, oh boy, where is Saix/Isa's body on the floor of the lab located? His body's not present. To the left, between Axel and Zexion. To the right, between Vexen and Zaldin, or close to the door near Lexius. I was between yellow and green because I knew he was there because young Xehanort says which one he's gonna pick. So he actually says, you can see him say the S to Saix, and he wouldn't be in blue, right? Because Axel is Axel in that. I guess he is because that would happen before Dream Drop. But for some reason I was like, I don't think they put him right next to Axel. So I picked yellow, but it was in fact green. So yeah, I was trying to use my spatial brain. Yeah, it didn't quite work. Buffoon, Saix is worst, Benjamin, Tester Zero, Squanch Pad, Clouded Eagle, and then me. Number 9. And recoded when Braig asks young Master Xehanort, which poor soul will it be? He starts to say, well, not only did I spoil it, but it was literally the question after, and it's all randomized. So the chance of that happening is very, very slim. But it did. So, I think that's Saix medal. Well, look, a bunch of you didn't even listen. A bunch of you did not even listen to me. So, yeah, you can see it's not subtitled, but young Xehanort will go, and then it cuts off, and I think it says reconnect. So, there you go. People just tuned me right the fuck out, huh? Look at that. 11, 4, 3. Only 26 of you were paying attention. Jesus Christ. There's going to be a quiz on the quiz later. It's alright. Buffoon, Saix is worse, Squanch Pad, Clouded Eagle, and me. Background noise confirmed? Alright. Number 10. What is Saix's rank in Cage 2 and then in Cage 3? Oh, fuck me. Eight and 2, 8 and 3, 7 and 2, 7 and 3. God, it's hard to read these. Sorry. Fuck me. I thought maybe he was the one where it stayed consistent. Why would they? Ooh, it's so aggravating. Why would they do that? Why would they not just? It's so close too. So he's 7 and 2, and then he gets knocked down 1 to be 8 and 3. I was so close to picking that, but I was like, no, isn't there at least one where it's consistent and it makes sense? That's so stupid. That is so fucking dumb. God, they really didn't give a fuck when they did it in 3. They really didn't. Man, that just makes me angry. I'm not even mad that I got it wrong. I'm just mad that it's not true. Why? At least just keep it consistent. I know you can't keep it consistent entirely because, I mean, at least, yeah, it's cute that he's Axel's number in 3, but, man, I don't know. But there's no significance to Marluxia being number 7, you know? All right. We no changes except Saix in 5th, and then I'm in 9th behind Grace. Number 11. A slightly modified copy of Saix's body model is used for which character? Ooh, Young Master Xehanort, Terra, Master of Masters, or Terra Xehanort. I remember hearing this, but I don't know if I retained which one. I know this is true, but I would think, looking at him, that it would be Young Master Xehanort. Yeah, just by judging, he's got like he's very slim, you know. I feel like Terra is a little bulkier, and the Master of Masters is probably taller. And it'd be weird if they used Saix for Terra Xehanort when Terra is already there, or Ansem or something. So, Skinny Legend, yeah. He is String Bean. There you go. Yeah, he's got those hips, and they do not tell lies. My hips do not lie. Alright, we got Saix and Grace moving up, and I am in at 7th, so then Clouded Eagle in 6th, and me in 7th. Number 12. Fashion Icon Isa. What color are Isa's pants in BBS? Oh, boy. Blue, yellow, white, or hazel/brown. Well, it can't be that. It can't be hazel, because hazel's not a real color. That's his reaction if you don't know what color his pants are. Why? I'm a fashion icon. How dare you? Come on, Hazel Redemption arc. Yeah, they're the white. Because he's got the blue jacket thing and then the white pants. So that makes sense. Pretty cool, Isa. Looking good, Isa. And then a Moonpat in 4th, and Tester Zero in 5th. I keep climbing up and dropping off, so. Number 13. What color are Isa's eyes at the end of Cage 3? Yellow, green, blue, or brown/hazel? Oh no, a banana! I'm being attacked by a banana! He's the redemption arc? Could it be? But is it actually? Green, yeah. Which I don't know how I knew it, but I just feel like I could envision the clock tower scene, and I feel like his eyes are green there, so... yeah. Most of the protagonists have blue eyes. Like Sora, Riku, Kairi, they all have blue eyes. I believe that is true. I think TVA and I think Roxas, Axel, Shion have blue eyes, but I could be wrong on some of those. I'm almost positive that SRK have all blue eyes. So let's see. Riku's changed to green. That's stupid. I know that I feel like Hainer or Pence have brown eyes. Oh, Axel's are green. Yeah, that's fair. Buffoon, Squanchpad, Saix is worst, me, and Saix. Okay. Number 14. All are things written in journal entries throughout the series about Saix, but which one was written in the DDD journal? Okay, all these are true. Which one's the Dream Drop one? In his human years, he was named Isa and was Lee's close friend. He and Axel, an old acquaintance, were plotting something. He and Axel were good friends in the old days before they became nobodies. Or Saix relentlessly chased the renegade Axel, which I said, which was not it. It was red. Yeah, that's fair. There's no way. I feel like these could have been in anything besides 2. Actually, oh, you know what? I feel like green could come from 2, and it could be about... It might not even be a character entry. It could be like a story entry. But all these other ones have to be post 2, I think. They would have to be days onward, because you wouldn't know a lot of this stuff until after 2. Yeah, they're all real, but only one's in Dream Drop. And it was the red one. Squanchpad, Buffoon, Saix is worst, Saix, and me. Number 15. What is Saix's first line in KH2? Oh, I know. Axel. Were it only in more capable hands. Impressive. You're doing well. Like I care. Like I care. My old man. Get beefed? Yeah, where's the HBO Kahoot? I actually know this one for sure. Bum, bum. Yeah, it's green because it's Kiwi's favorite. Kiwi loves Saix's line here, and it's his first line ever. And you don't actually see him say it. It's his voice when they're all gathered up in Hollow Bastion. When they all taunt him. So there you go. And they're all hooded. It's Squanchpad, Saix is worse, Saix, Buffoon, and me. Number 16. What is the name of Saix's limit break in Days? Twilight, Berserk, Lunatic, or Crater? My banana. Can you feel it? The potassium's power. Boom, 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 boom. I am not sure, but I have a good guess, I think. Oh, no kidding. I thought that was too on the nose. I thought Crater would be cool, so I went with Crater. Just because I thought it'd be neat. But yeah, apparently it's Berserk. Lunatic I thought was too on the nose, and Twilight didn't seem to really mesh well, so... Wow, that's annoying. But what can you do? Squanchpad, Saix is where Saix, Texture Zero, Buffoon, and then I'm in 6th. Wah. Number 17. What is written about Saix on the bottom screen during the Days original opening in the DS? Which I just saw, but was I paying attention? Second in command with no room for feelings. Only the moon breaks his icy calm. Through power over the moon, he seeks power over everything. And adjunct to seek heart, driven by the moon. Damn. The word icy, just because you think they'd save something like that for Vexen, but I just saw it too, and I think my eyes glazed over. I went with the green one. All right, I feel like Vok kind of remixed some of these. Like this seems like, isn't this the Zexian or Zaldin one or something? They're in the Days movie or other characters. Okay, because I remember seeing No Room for Feelings. But second in command would be Saix, unless it means it is Zexians. Okay, so it's kind of like a mashup there, and the other one is Xemnas, right? Gotcha. Yeah, Vex is not cool enough for that. No. Alright, we got Saix is worst, Saix, Squanchpad, Tester 0, Daybreak, and then Benjamin in 7th and me in 8th. Number 18. After beating Saix's data battle in Cage 2, what do you get? Oh boy. Magic boost, AP boost, Lost Illusion, or defense boost? I just guessed. I'd believe any of them. Chibi Saix. He's so chibi. Yeah, I said Lost Illusion just because I know that they can come from the data battles, but defense boost it is, and apparently a lot of you knew that. I did know that Zaldin's was a defense boost because I accidentally fed it to Goofy on my Cage 2 critical level 1 run. So, defense boost it is. Squanchpad and a Buffoon rising up, and I am in at 10th now behind Benjamin. Damn, the rise and fall. Number 19. What month was Saix added as an enemy in the Union Cross New 13 event? January, June, July, or August? Crazy how that these were randomized answers and that was still in chronological order. Boom, 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 boom. Saix Kahoot being won by a Saix hater is in fact iconic. Yeah, it better be what I think it is. Yeah, that's you know, common sense sort of thing where you might be tricked into thinking did they fuck it up, but no, they did it right. Assuming Xemnas in January and so on and so forth. So, yep, July Saix is number 7. July is the 7th month. Makes sense. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm in 9th now behind Benjamin. And we got Saix and a Tester 0 rising up to 2nd and 3rd. I love it. Yeah, Saix's worst is steadily in the lead there. That's great. Number 20. In the Cage 2 Garden of Assemblage, Saix's data battle door is between which two members? So... I had no time. I was so stupid. Fuck! I knew it was Demix was one of them, and I panicked, and I went with the Zexian one. So it's... I always have trouble remembering how that works, but it's like Xemnas is in the middle as number 1, and then... did you fuck it up? Well, no, because... Yeah, 579, right. So that makes sense. Because, yeah, it's all odds on the one side, so all evens on the other. So it would be Xemnas, and then Zaldin, Lexaeus, then Saix, then Demix, I think. And then it should be Xigbar, Vexen, all that on the other side. Odds on one side, evens on the others. Yep, just like the Thrones. All right, that dropped me down to 12th behind Grace. It's a fall. It's literally a fall from Grace. Saix is worst. Tester 0, Saix, Buffoon, and Squanchpad. 21. What is Saix's magic stat in Day's mission mode? Oh, I don't know. Like 2, 3, 5, or 8. The only thing you drew is a big L on your forehead for loser, lame, laughable. Bow. Bow. And this is out of 10, so... yeah, 3 seemed right. 5 seemed a little too high for someone like Saix. I knew it wasn't 8. And then 2 seemed a little too low. 3 was just like the just right Goldilocks standard. Yeah, Isa does sound different in BBS. Like, you know, Kirkthorne did a good job at like differentiating his voice because he does not sound like Saix as Isa, as a little baby boy. So, props to Kirk. And Turnchua, thank you for the follow there. He's weak. Tester 0, Buffoon, Saix is worst, Saix, Clouded Eagle, and then Daybreak in 7th, and me in 8th. Number 22. Who canonically has a taller throne than Saix in the room where nothing gathers? Whose throne is taller? Lexaeus, Luxord, Zexian, or Zaldin? I feel like I remember learning this, and it's surprising me. Although I wouldn't be shocked if it was any of these, but... if it were up to me, Saix would have the second highest throne. But he's behind Zaldin, right? Which is, I guess, what I did end up learning and remembering. Alright, if I were to rank where everyone's throne should be, if it's based on, like, merit, it should probably be Xemnas at the top, and then Saix, just out of this group here. And just to give you context, Xemnas at the very top, and then Saix, because he is the second in command. And then, like, yeah, probably Zaldin. And it's like, if you're Xemnas, do you give preference to your original apprentices or not? Probably not, because Vexen is the lowest. So, but if I were just like gauging it off of what I see from all of the games, I would think it would be, yeah, Zoldan third after Saix. And then I would think Zexion is pretty well regarded and respected. And then, you know, Lexius and Luxord are probably like tied. They're probably rather close. Lexius as an OG apprentice, he was a guard. Luxord, I feel like, takes the job seriously, you know. I mean, you would think Demix should have the lowest. Like, at least Vexen, like, works on the replica program and, like, was an original apprentice and, like, respects Xemnas. Demix is a slap ass. He does nothing. He fucking sits around all day, you know. So it's like, I don't know. It just seems like an odd sort of choice. It's almost like random. Demix is third lowest. Like, how is Demix not in a race to the bottom there? What's up, Tristan? Yeah, I mean, I guess you can't really trust the man who talks to the moon in his free time. Saix is worst in second place. I am in 8th still behind Daybreak. Number 23. Which game can you not fight Saix in? Days, Union Cross, Dream Drop Distance, or you can fight Saix in every game he appears in except BBS and Recoded. Fun question. I think I got it. Bow, bow. An earlier question kind of spoiled this. Yeah, you can't fight him in Dream Drop. You know, he shows up as an antagonist at the end in the throne room when Xemnas, or rather Master Xehanort, returns and reveals the plot, but no boss battles with him. Days, that's that's right before Riku at the very end. And as the Union Cross question kind of spoiled, there was an event where you could fight him in July. So there you go. But yeah, you also can't fight him in BBS or Recoded, but that's not technically true because you also don't fight him in Dream Drop. There you go. Squanchpad rising up to 5th. I am in at 7th, so Daybreak in 6th, and me in 7th. Number 24. Everyone knows that the iconic scene memorized, but which is a line Isis says? Yeah, hope you're ready. Well, I can tell you are. Or are you ready? Will your strength never be mine? I know this for sure because Kiwi and I literally quote this back and forth at each other. So, okay, Roxas' throne being low makes sense because he's new. Yeah, Isis says, well, I can tell you are. Yeah. So, there you go. That was enough to bring me up to 5th. And then Squanchpad, Saix is worst, Buffoon, and Tester 0. Man, Buffoon is going to clean up. Buffoon is, like, steadily ahead on the overall leaderboard now. Number 25. Spoilers, before fighting Saix in Days, Saix tells Roxas... Then let's make this short and sweet. Kingdom Hearts Thirst for Hearts, a thirst only your Keyblade can slake. One of us, don't be absurd, or only you could have made it this far in one piece. I don't know. Also, what is slake? Why do I not know what that is? Damn it! That's red, huh? I said green. Green sounds familiar. Is that from something else? Damn. Well, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty badass line. What was... Oh, the green was the bait, and it was 2. Duh. Yeah, it seemed right. I was like, it seems like he says that, but not in that game. Silly. There you go. Well, I squandered it. I'm in 8th now. Tester 0, Saix is worst. Buffoon, Saix, Squanchpad. And then Daybreak, again in 7th, and me in 8th. Alright. Number 26. Where on the screen is Saix's Berserk Charge meter in the Cage 2 boss battle? Top left corner, top right corner, bottom right corner, or bottom left corner? I think I had to have gotten this. There's really only one option because of where everything else goes. Yeah, top left, because bottom left would be your command menu. Bottom right would be Sora's HP and everything. Top right would be Dawn and Goofy, because they move them for 2. They're up there. So there you go. Top left. And everyone got that, and I am in 6th now. So can I make it on the leaderboard with our final question, number 27? This weapon is called... Fuck! Rocket to the moon, bunny moon, moon rabbit, or horoscope? Oh, God. Fuck. I have no idea. Of course, this is the last question. Da, 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 da. Ah, bunny moon. I was so close to picking it, but I liked Rocket to the Moon. Because it does have a little rocket on it. But yeah, the bunny being there would be kind of weird to not reference in the title. So that was pretty stupid of me. Well, I fell off. I ended in ninth behind Gateway. So there you go. There you go. Oh, what a shame. All right, well, let's see what happened with our leaderboard. We have in third place 18 out of 27 for Saix. In second, 20 out of 27 for Saix is worst, and 23 out of 27 for our champion Tester Zero. Congratulations, Tester Zero. And then fourth for Buffoon and fifth for Grace. And then RMS Failure, were you Saix's worst? That's very funny. Oh wait, Romsom is Saix's worst. So who's Saix? Is that RMS Failure? But yes, everyone say thank you to Agat Vodka for making our Kahoot today. Oh, you're Tester Zero, of course. Sorry, RMS Failure. I forgot that those are one and the same there. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, you should compile your names, Firestorm, because then I can add them all up, and you could rise up the overall ranks on the sheet of Firestorm with Saix. Okay, gotcha. I'll have to add that together. Yes, very well done, Gavaka. I'm going to say this was like a 36% correct. 34, very close. The car's question was where is his body in the recoded cutscene? The moon phase. How fitting. 13 difficult questions. I got that wrong. I got that right. I got that wrong. I got that wrong. I got that right. I got that wrong.
What is this question?
I got this one right. Right by accident. Wrong. Right. Wrong. May I request that you play the Japanese and English cutscenes? Could you link me the Japanese version? If you can find it, I'll totally do it. As we get started for the rando here. If you want to send it to me on Discord, actually, that'd probably be the easiest way. But yes, thank you, Vodka. Let's see what's going on with our schedule for the next Kahoots. That's going to be... So Mr. Shiverburn has standard mode trivia. So some pretty even keel trivia, because Shiverburn gave us some Proud and Critical earlier in June, I want to say. So maybe we'll make it a double feature. We'll do the beginner mode trivia, which I think is like piss easy, and then we'll do the standard mode trivia. So for any of you guys out there in the comments who struggle to make it on the leaderboard, if you have quick thumbs, then maybe you've got a shot at these ones. So that'll be our Tuesday Kahoot. And then we could probably drink the sea salt ice cream cocktail after that. So on the schedule so far, besides those ones, after that will be KH2 themed Disney trivia by Ali, BBS Commands trivia by Ventus Rocks, KH Multiplayer trivia by SKB, KH World Icons trivia by Rachel Penn, KH Days Manga trivia by Just James. I have a follow-up to the Limits Kahoot by Supahwai, Limits and Abilities, and then I may have been given another handful that I have not yet put on the schedule. I'll have to go through my Discord messages and see there. But there you go! And good job to Clouded Eagle, who I believe was their first stream, and they scored very high on the Kahoot as well. So, all right. And is this the scene from Gavaka here? All right, Japanese audio 75609. All right, let me see if I can get that running here. Let's see. 75609. All right, I'll let this run for a bit while I pull up the Wayfinder project. Please enjoy Japanese Pete. We're going to see the smile difference here. Whoa! Let's see. So this will be in Twilight Town. Opposing Goals is the name of this scene. Alright, I've got the link copied to that. So let's take a look. It was 75609, so we can speed ahead a bit. So he's gonna smile here?
What?
Right now. Huh. Okay. And then you're saying he doesn't in the English version.
Why?
Why?
I'm not here to fight. Relax.
Oh wow. He sure does not. No, yeah, look, if you compare that, that's where he smiled in the Japanese.
Relax.
His mouth upturned there.
I'm not here to fight. Relax.
And then look at that! They straight up changed it. Yeah, that's for sure a smile there. He's smiling. And he's not in English. That's so funny. Well, that's a great question, Baka. So thank you for pointing that out, because it looks like a lot of us didn't know that. So that's fun. All right, well, we're going to switch over to the rando. And I guess people watching the Kahoot VOD will get this little Saix amendment to the video. So there you go. So thank you, VOD people. Peace out. And the VOD there.